Hi, y'all. Lisy, the High Priestess. This is for a Scorpio reading. Um, Mind me, I'm having a bad hair day. I'm having a bad hair day, and I thought about getting dressed up, and then I was like, you know what? I want to be ugly in peace. I want to look ugly in peace. I don't even care. Love me in peace or leave. Going through body dysmorphia. Sometimes I feel like I look fabulous, and other times I feel like, what the fuck is that? I don't know, Scorpio. I'm just talking to you. Anyways, you can find me on Lisy the High Priestess on TikTok for my other readings. You can go back as much as you want. Lisy the High Priestess 86 on IG. You can also find me on Lisy's World for my other talents. Press like, subscribe, notification bell for YouTube. Okay. Oh, Lisy the High Priestess 2 por TikTok y YouTube Español para mi gente latina. YouTube, press like, subscribe, notification. I tell unique stories. If it resonates with everyone, it takes away unique stories. So if you like a good story, and yeah, let me figure it out. Let me figure out the part. You know what I'm saying? When your hair is just not working with you, you're trying to just figure her out real quick. What are we gonna do? Do you love me in ugly? Okay. Do you love me in ugly? Do you love me when I don't look like all these other women? All these women that are looking the same. Self-care. Integration union. Oh, would you still love me if I wasn't taking care of myself? That, but you know that should be priority number one is taking care of yourself. Shout out to nurses, first responders. They put their life in the line for us. Shout out to doctors and people. I feel like, unfortunately, I really wish that they would honor more people who are first responders than celebrities. Forgive me. I manifest a lot of rich people donating to hospitals, to the poor. I manifest good people to work as social workers, the more righteous people. I pray for a lot of righteous people that work in these kind of industries, institutions, hospitals, organizations. Those are saving lives. I manifest more donations from the rich. I shared a meme today. I said, Christmas is a great way to remind rich people that they need to invest more in their employees and donate more. It's giving rich people a hard time during these holidays. Because not everybody gets to celebrate a warm meal every day. A lot of people are by themselves. A lot of them because they choose to. I pray for this epidemic. Oregon has done a lot of tests on it. I watched, I believe I shared it about how Oregon, there was a man that did like a survey. Well, not a survey. How is it when you start like counting the people that you see over and over again? I don't know what you would say. Recount of everything throughout the years and noticing he had noticed that the crimes, the more heinous crimes happen with the higher the volume of the fentanyl in these pills. And every time they were cut, they did least gruesome or horrific crimes. Let that marinate for a while for people out there. And I believe in the big cities. I once watched. I think it's in Drugs Incorporation on. Believe it was on Netflix or is a part of a series, and they should put it on Netflix. Um, I can't see from right here to over there. I'm blind as a bat. So if you ever see me and I don't see you, just be understanding of me. I'm blind. Not meant. I meant to hear you. I'm not meant to see you. I don't know why I'm saying that, but you're meant to hear me and you're not meant to see me. Now you see me, now you don't. I'm here, then I'm not. We're dealing with a friendly ghost. And it's the ghost from the past too, and that and I always remember is it Mr. Scrooge? Or is that Donald Duck in them? Duck tails, Oregon Ducks. Shout out to Oregon. Oregon is a beautiful state, by the way. It's unfortunate they're one of the states that are highly dealing with that epidemic, the world card, because there's different places of the world being affected. When I was in the city of Seattle, I got to see a lot of things. I believe Portland has, that's why I tell people when they go hiking to make sure you go in a group. You got to understand, I don't know what is it with when this epidemic hits, and I'm saying epidemic because it really is. Um, it eats your brain, and only few. I sat here and I thank God today because of my journey in life, and I was like, man, people really have fried up their brain, and they're living Stone Age. They're living like they're living in ancient times. If you really think about it, and you think about the stories that they tell you back in the day, like how they will build little shacks and they will live off the land, and they go back to not using frequency as much. Natural, they tend to go through natural frequency because their body's so unaligned. They're so fucking wired in their dude. I used to watch Cops all the time when I was young. I don't know about you, Scorpio. Having a little talk with you, a little discussion. We just talking here. We're just having a conversation between two people, or the King of Swords right here, the World card. Uh, uh, we just having a conversation real quick, just me and you. We talking about the things of this world, the addiction people have, and what it leads to, and no one's safe from it. And I believe it's an epidemic. I feel like it's worldwide voodoo. It's witchcraft. It's alchemy. You you're able. These people in general are able to take a soul every time they they taste the recipe, and all recipes are different. I believe every soul has a different recipe. It's very unique, almost like your fingerprint. To understand what it is to be the alchemist and be the participant of that actual. I mean, but you do participate both ways, but the participation of creating a chemical substance and inducing that chemical substance, that's two different pairs of eyes, two different visions. Do you know why people who are on drugs can see spirits and stuff like that? Because they're killing off their body. They're killing their spirit, so therefore they're closer to death. Um, to be free from that bondage means that you're willing to live, because those kind of substances are to numb what the kind of pain we have. Gosh, I could go more and more into it, but damn, I'll be on here all day with you, Scorpio. The world has so many different stories that we can either relate to, or we put ourselves in that in their eyes. When you're watching movies, that's what it is. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles and the Hangman. You're not there, but you're there. You're the eyes that they don't see. Well, the eyes that do see, but that they don't see. The people participating in the movie don't see you watching. So, as I sit here in front of you today, you and a bunch of people will watch my life being played out like a movie. And I believe I can do the same to you, because now I can go into your Facebook, your IG. I can go into all kinds of artificial frequency to find out who you are, but only to find out true self. I must be there with you. I'm cloning myself in different devices as we speak. As we speak, I will be in somebody's pocket. I will forever be in someone's memory. And I don't even know who you are. You haven't formally introduced yourself to me. And even if we did know each other, isn't that kind of a trip? I can reach you at multiple times of the day. All you have to do is open up this box and you will have unlimited supply to my energy. Now, if we're speaking on some other terms, on what I was calling the epidemic, all it takes is for someone to open up a box and infect everybody with the same poison. And everybody's coming to reach out for the box. It's high in demand. You can't live without it. And I honestly feel like situations of our inner child makes us feel that way sometimes, with getting artificial frequency from others, like being addicted to porn, being addicted to being in front of the camera all the time, being addicted to watching the camera all the time. And I'm not perfect. I'm not judging you. I'm probably describing everyone. Not everyone's addicted to porn, but some could be just addicted to seeing something that ain't their life right in front of them. There's a song that I constantly listen to. What is reality? Reality is what you make it. Some people can't handle artificial intelligence, and some can. Some people can celebrate your different splices all at once, because I am living in different time zones and different moments for everyone. Are you? And if you are, how amazing does it feel when two people can sit down to understand that kind of high frequency? It's not for everyone. The song on is called Fame by Young Jeezy featuring T.I. Press like, subscribe, notification. See, everybody talks about fame. It's a real thing. Many people having splices of you all at once. You ever see yourself? Do you ever see yourself in someone else's screen? can make you feel some kind of way. There was a time where you couldn't do that. People owned these kinds of devices and they had agendas, but every empire is meant to fall. Maybe sometimes it's to build another one. We're building the future all at once. But I will tell you one thing. There is nothing more authentic than one-on-one. This is me this is me spliced out to everyone. But being next to me with the cameras off and I'm learning who you are and you're learning who I am without artificial intelligence in between, real connectivity. I kind of feel like that girl from that movie. What's her name? What was that movie name? Maybe it's not meant for me to talk about it, but it's a movie. I don't quite remember. I wish. Um, Let me look it up because this is what I'm gonna name it. Um, well, there's Limitless. That's kind of like it, but that's not the movie that I was thinking. Oh, Lucy. But I'm Lisy. No, I'm not Lucy. I'm Lisy. We gonna call it that.